Okay. We're live, finally. I think. I hope. It says we're live. Honestly, it's has some technical glitches, but it's okay. I think we're live now. It says live in the window. As soon as someone tunes in, maybe you can tell me, are we live? Are we live? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. I'm going to presume that you can hear me. That's what I'm just going to presume, okay? We're just going to do this. Guys, it is week 5, day 2. Can you believe how quickly it's just flying by? How was the workout yesterday? Monday's workout was a little spicy. Oh, I see someone just tuned in. I don't know who it is, but someone just came on. Whoever's there, say hello, because I need to know, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I had some technical glitches, but everything seems to be working fine now. So we're doing mobility today. And today's going to be a longer mobility session. It's just over 20 minutes. And I'm introducing a couple new movements today, and these are really big for hips. Okay, opening the hips, helping with hip alignment, but also it's going to reduce a lot of the strains we feel in the lower back. Because these hip capsules, if they're not moving well, and they're not moving the way they're supposed to be moving, and we lose some of that tolerance, the natural tolerance that we have in the hip joint, it does have a cascading effect on other parts of our body, especially the lower back. And in a lot of cases, the knees as well. So it's this, what they call upstream, downstream. Imagine my hips are in the middle of the stream. Well, downstream would be down below the knee joints, ankle joints. Upstream is going to be up past that, up into the back, into the shoulders, right? And the neck. And it's amazing because the hips are such a big, powerful joint in our body. They matter. They do a lot of work for us. And if they don't move well, pain. Pain is created. So today we're doing a lot of hip opening, okay? So make sure you get your mat, throw a towel down, get your water. I'm going to be playing some music, more of our mindfulness type of meditation tunes. I think you can see me fine there. You guys hopefully can hear me all well, right? Yes? No? Yes? No? I'm going to say yes. All right, let's do this. The first position is going to be the iguana stretch, left leg. If you guys remember the iguana stretch, let me get the music going first. Musica. Okay, can you guys hear me still? Thumbs up if you can, whoever's listening, whoever's watching. All right, we're going to start with the iguana stretch. Here we go.
Iguana stretch, left leg.
Left leg forwards. Remember with the left leg, put that straight ahead. We're going to get our forward knee, that left knee, the knee stacked above the ankle, extending that right leg back. And we want it about shoulder width apart if I was going to look at the distance between. So it's really hip width, right, that the feet are apart still. So we don't feel like we're wobbling on a tightrope. So now as you sit in on this stretch, you're going to feel a lot in the glutes, you're going to feel it in the hips and the groin area. Probably you're going to feel it in what's called your psoas muscle or your hip flexor on the right side as well. I like to take my hands and put them down here at the side of my foot. Let gravity help us down, and you can sort of control how much you want to go, how deep you want to go just by either supporting more of your upper body with your hands or less, right? Take those hands away and now all of a sudden you're falling into it. You're going to feel a deeper stretch. So we're 2 minutes in. Or sorry, we're 1 minute in. We've got 2 minutes left. We want to focus on some deep breathing. Okay, so really in through the nose, deep, fill your belly, okay? And then pause. And then deep exhale. This time I want you to flex your right butt muscle, okay? The right one, so the rear leg right now. You're going to flex that. You're probably going to feel some tautness, a little bit of a pull in the left groin, left hip region. It's totally cool. It's natural. So you're going to pause for 5 seconds while we really flex that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good. Sit in a little bit deeper now. Good job. So we got another minute. All right, 1 more minute of this. How you guys been feeling? Pretty good? I saw a few messages, lots of great posts on the daily threads. It's great to see everybody fully engaged, you know, engaged in your life. Like, realize this is just a small little component. This is just something to help you be mindful of some of those bigger ambitions that you have for yourself, right? Because I know you do. We all have dreams, we all have visions, we all have aspirations, but we need to be healthy to truly have the best opportunity to make those a reality. We have to maintain our health, and that's what you guys are doing. Every single day you're doing something to move that that health needle forward. So I commend you, I congratulate you, I'm proud of you. It's awesome. Good work. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I am really tight today. I need this. I need this really badly. And this feels really good to get started. So we got 10 seconds left, and then we're going to move to the right leg iguana. All right?
3, 2, 1. Iguana stretch right leg.
Slow and control as you come out of it. Bring that left leg back, left leg on the ground, foot flat. We're going to extend that right foot forward now. We're going to sit in on that stretch again. Remember, we want the right knee over the top of that right ankle, so stacking the joints. If you need to, move that left leg back a little further. Slide the knee back. Try to keep the toes pointing away from you. Hands at the side, right? There you go. Something I like to do is I try to press my knee out while maintaining my foot flat on the floor. So I'm pressing through the floor, but at the same time pressing out with my knee. So creating a bit of a torquing effect. This allows my hips to open up a little wider and I feel a bit more of a stretch in the groin. Good. Let's do the quick flex, okay? So your left glute muscle, you're gonna really fire it right now for 5 seconds. Ready? Go. Flex. 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Remember, always deep breathing. Deep breathing. After this movement, we'll be moving to the downward dog. Good work. 90 seconds left. Great work. 1 minute left. Deep breathing. You can sit in on it a little bit more if you want, right? Bring the hands down a little bit lower. "45 seconds. Good stuff. 30 seconds left. Good work, RBTers. Mi amigos. Amigo. Fantastic. Seriously, you guys doing great. Yes. All right, start to ease.
3, 2, 1. Downward dog.
Ease out of that one. Bring the knees together. Palms, shoulder width apart, flat on the ground. We're going to fire those hips up in the air. Trying to keep those legs fairly straight. Press in, those hands, spray the fingers outward. Try to press those heels into the floor. Good. Well done. Another 20 seconds left. And we're going to be going into our pigeon pose with the left leg after this. And that will be a 2-minute pigeon pose.
Three, 2, 1. Pigeon pose left leg.
All right, left leg. I like to bring that left knee up by my left wrist. We're going to sit into this. All right, so make sure that right leg is extended back. We want to make sure that the hips aren't askew, meaning that they're slightly torqued. We want to try to keep the hips square facing forward, right? So like they're in alignment with our shoulders. So our shoulders are facing this way, the hips are facing the same direction. probably going to notice that the stretch is probably happening more so in your glutes, maybe a bit in the upper hamstring. It may actually be happening in your quad or your forefoot, right, the ankle. Really, you're going to feel the stretch where you need it the most. That's the best way to sort of indicate this. There's no right or wrong way. If you're feeling a stretch, you're probably doing it right. Pat yourself on the shoulder. You know, good job. We got another minute here. Great stuff. 40 seconds left. At times, I love doing mobility while I watch like a documentary, or even if some nights I just want to zone out. I just want to watch brainless TV. Seriously, I'll do that. I don't want to think at all. And I just want to focus on my body and not have to worry that I have to keep track of something on the tube. You know?
3,
So distracted.
2, 1. Pigeon pose right leg.
All right, switch it up. We're going to bring that right knee now forward by that right wrist. Extend that left leg back as far as you want to get a good stretch in that groin and on the hip area. Probably going to feel in that right hip. Remember, we want the hips square in front. Breathe into it. I feel this one in my right glute, my right outside hip into my right glute, because I know I've got some real tightness in there. And that's been one of the areas that I've been really working on opening up. It's been making a big difference. I shared with you guys, I've been dealing with some pretty gnarly back injuries for almost 3 months now. And a lot of this actually was created from not using my core very much when I had the hernia operation back in the fall. So it's amazing, you see a cascading effect. You have one issue, and if it doesn't get addressed or it goes on for too long, our bodies want to protect us. So it will often sacrifice mobility, it will sacrifice other muscle groups in order to protect the other area that's already injured. And unfortunately, if we let that go too long without dealing with it, it creates imbalances. And it's these imbalances that create a lot of pain and discomfort and issues that can become chronic. But they can be fixed. They really can. I truly believe that way. Unless it's an osteo issue that's really bone, that's something that you're really going to have to see a specialist to help you with. But in the most cases, I've seen people be able to rehab themselves to a point where at least they can get away from the pain, really find relief. 20 seconds. I need to know, do you guys want me to keep talking? I have this tendency to fill the air. Or do you want me to be quiet just so you can focus on your breathing? I guess you can mute me out. Right? I guess you can mute me out.
3, 2, 1. Downward dog.
Good. Hands flat on the ground again, but shoulder width apart. We're going to bring those feet up. Great. Downward dog. I'm noticing now my lower back hardly feels it at all. I'm feeling a little bit in my glutes, a little bit in the hamstrings. But I've noticed already an improvement just in doing these stretches that I can hold the position much stronger, with more confidence, and less discomfort. Going into the puppy pose as soon as this is done.
Three, 2, 1. Puppy pose.
Down to your knees. We're going to now extend those hands straight forward. Trying to keep those hips nice and high. All right. Trying to bring your chest down towards the floor. And then to get a bigger stretch in that upper back, you want to try to keep that gaze forward. Ultimately, eventually, maybe getting that chest to the ground. I'm not anywhere near that, but I've seen people do it, and I'm always amazed by it. My shoulders don't open up that much. So holding this one, and then we're going to go into our 90-90 position. This is a new move for you guys. Good work. Keep breathing. Deep breaths.
Three, two, 1. 90-90 twist hip stretch left side.
Left side, left side. So we're going to have the left knee and the right knee facing to the left. You're going to make a right angle, okay? With the right leg. So you'll see my right leg, right angle. Left leg and this way, right angle, okay? So we're going to get in that position. We're going to now hold our upper body up as straight as possible while facing towards that left leg. So we're pressing forward. What I want you to really focus on when you're sitting up right now is flexing that right glute while also pressing down into the floor with that left knee. So we're trying to keep this upright position, okay? Now what we're gonna do is when you're in this position, you're gonna slowly start to move your upper body forward over the left leg. As you start to do that, you're gonna notice that your right glute, left groin, right groin, and your thighs all start to contract and fire to help maintain this balance. All right? We start to lower ourselves down slowly towards that knee. When we come back up, we press through the knee with, into the floor, lifting ourselves back up. But really focus on the hip. You're going to fire those glute leads, okay? These are the muscles that really need to fire around the hip. This helps keep the hip moving really well, keeps it healthy. So we're really hyper-targeting that muscle group. If you can't go very far forward, don't worry. Just go to where you can, pause and hold and really maintain that position. Flex your intercostal muscles through the rib cage to help you fight this good body position, this upright position. And we slowly lean forward. When I started this, guys, just 3 weeks ago, this is it. This is as far as I could get. I've been doing this diligently 4 or 5 times a week. And now get down to here. Look at that. It's just in a few weeks. It's a massive improvement.
2,
massive.
1. 90-90 twist hip stretch right leg.
Come out of it nice and slow. You don't want to come out of it too fast. This is the right side. So again, left leg is going to be in a right angle position. Right leg, right angle position. Sit upright, nice and straight. So you're pulling yourself into this upright position, facing forward over the top of that right leg. We're now going to, fire that left glute. Bring those hands, I like to bring them to the chest if I don't have a weight on my back. Start to lean in right now. Lean in. And then come back up. Remember firing the core muscle as well to really maintain that. Find this side so much easier. It's the left hip is really having the issues in my left groin. So when we were facing the other direction, I really find it challenging. Much more so I have to really fight hard to maintain the positions. Again, if your range of motion is limited, just go to where you can comfortably, okay? And hold that pose. You should really be firing those hip muscles. You better be feeling it. I know you are. We had lots of glutes on Saturday, so I know everybody was feeling the butt muscles come Sunday. And even today. We got another 30 seconds. Then we're going to be going to a puppy pose. So the guy that I'm working with actually has me have a 20-kilo weight plate, which is a 45-pound weight plate on my back when I'm doing this. It makes it really, really challenging. But I've slowly been working up to that. So body weight's not as bad as what it was before. But you should be feeling it in that groin and those glutes, huh? Good position, right? Right?
3,
right?
2, 1. Puppy pose.
All right. Good. Let's come on up. Puppy pose. Lots of deep breathing. Wait, what did I say? Puppy pose. Oh yeah. I'm doing downward dog. I knew it was a dog, puppy, whatever. Hopefully you guys correct me. You did the right one. Thank you, Christy. She just got back from sleep. Well, Bree was sleeping. Christy girl.
3, 2, 1. Wall couch stretch left side.
Couch stretch. Alright. I'm going to do the left side, so I'm going to bring my left knee as close as I can to this couch behind me. Alright? I'm then going to extend this right foot forward and sit upright. Okay? As I sit upright, I feel a good stretch in that left thigh. Alright? Really trying to maintain a nice upright position. We want this right angle. Okay? That knee stacked over the ankle. I typically do this up against a wall, but you can do it on the couch, you can do it wherever. You may be finding that you're only like this right now. That's okay. Go to where you can go. Feel a good stretch in that quad muscle, okay? But as you become more flexible and the hips start to open up, thighs start to open up, you're going to find you can get more and more upright. And we're going to hold this. We have another 40 seconds, then we're going to switch legs. Make sure that the hips are square forward. You don't want to be turning this way, right? Like turning to the left or to the right. Your thighs will have a tendency to do that because if you're overly tight, it just torques you. Fight the position. Maintain that good square hip alignment. Good.
3, 2, 1.
Good.
Wall couch stretch right side.
All right. So now we go right foot up on that. Try to bring the knee as close to the couch as possible, right? So it's almost vertical. Left leg comes up in front. Woo. Let's fight the position. Get up nice and upright. Left knee over the left ankle. Upright position. Excellent. Square those hips up so they're pointing forward. You got 1 minute left. Remember, as I said, you might only be here. I would encourage you as well, if you do have a chair or a stool, have that in front of you here. You can use that to steady yourself if this is the first time you're doing this movement. Use that as a brace or as a way to steady yourself, but also to sort of press against as you try to lift your upper body up. Because as you become higher and higher, you're probably noticing more of a stretch in that right quadricep muscle. Muscles, I should say. There's 4 of them there. We have less than 30 seconds left. You guys are doing amazing. Good job. We're almost done. Can you believe it? We're going to be going into the Asian squat, or our crab sit, if you will, or I don't know what you want to call it. Typically, everywhere I go, they call it an Asian squat, which is kind of weird because here in Asia, it's just squatting.
3, 2, 1. Asian squat.
Come on out of that position. Just shake off your hips for a sec. I'd like you to try to go with your feet at least shoulder width apart, all right? We're gonna really try to keep those toes pointing forward as much as we can. And if you can't, it's okay, you can pigeon toe them out slightly, but for hip health, we wanna try to maintain as straight as possible, okay? Get down into that nice deep position. I like to throw my arms out in front, but really try to fight to bring that chest up, not collapse our spine and our core. We want the core engaged. Okay, good job. So sit down in that position, just really press those knees out. This afternoon we had our gardener and sort of the general dude around our villa, and his name's Dodo. And it was amazing. He cut the lawn today, but he cuts the lawn. He has these massive shears. He's like garden shears because there's not very much lawn here. We have a little spot. But he was in this position the whole time, going around with these big garden shears, cutting the lawn. But it was like, it was nothing to him. He was just like, he could hang out there all day long. And it's amazing, because in our North American culture, even in the European culture, where we spend so much time sitting, we see this shortening of our hamstrings. We also see a tightening of some of our ligaments and tendons, right? They just don't become as pliable anymore. And so we see this sort of like a fusion where we just can't stretch our body. But don't worry, it's not permanent. Nothing's permanent. We can improve improve on it, but we have to put ourselves through this type of mobility at least a few times a week, and you'll slowly see progressive improvement, and this will translate into fitness, into health, into everything that you do. All right? Whew. We got 1 more minute left. Keep holding it. Keep fighting it. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. I find it much more challenging when I have to keep these toes even more forward. And even then, I'm still pointing slightly out. Great work, guys. You notice that you're probably getting a little sweat on. I'm getting a little sweat on just doing mobility. That's good. It means you're working. All right? 45 seconds left. Woo, fight it. If you have to stand up real quick to shake it out, go ahead. But if you can get back into position, get right back down. All right? Really hold that. Press those knees out. Oh. 30 seconds left. Feel it in the hips. Make sure to feel in your lower back. If you start to feel in your lower back, tighten up your muscles in the core, in your front. Really engage those and flex your glute muscles. If you chewed, it's okay. I can't hear you.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Your timer is complete.
Slowly come up out of that. All right. Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. How's the song go, Brady? Shake it off. Shake it off. I'm not a Taylor Swift person. Either way, just dangle it for a sec. Oh, how good do you guys feel right now? I feel fantastic. I don't know about you, but I feel amazing. I hope you guys are feeling amazing too. It's kind of weird lighting here, right? It's like, it's kind of ghostly. Oh, that might work a little better. Yeah, that works great. Thanks, Tristy. Okay, so you guys did fantastic. I hope you're feeling really good right now, because you should be. That was just a fantastic workout, because it is a workout. You've heard me talk about this before. If you're dealing with an injury or a chronic issue, like I've been dealing with some chronic issues, right? With either an ankle injury, a shoulder injury, with a lower back injury. Just because they're chronic just means they sort of keep going on and on, but there are ways to work around it. There are parts of our body that usually, if we strengthen, can help alleviate some of the discomfort, some of the pain, as well as give us improved mobility, improved range of motion, and with that, we find relief. We find a way through the issue, right? Rather than simply trying to circumvent the issue and avoid it. So, congratulations. Treat recovery, treat mobility like a sport. You're playing to win, okay? Playing to win. What the heck is going on back there? Bunch of jokers. Guys, be well. Enjoy your beginning of week 5. Thanks to those that tuned in for the live this morning, and for those that are catching on replay. Enjoy it. Really enjoy this. And this would be a video I would recommend. Earmark it, save it for later. Anytime you're looking to do a little mobility workout, this is one to definitely earmark and take your time to work through ongoing, because you can never have too much mobility. At least, I've never met anybody with too much mobility. I've seen hypermobile joints. Peanut gallery song. All right.
We're doing hands up. Put your hands up. Give me all your loving and enjoy your day. Happy day.
Bye.